Welcome, football fanatics. Tonight, you and I are pulling back the curtain on the beautiful game's most sacred sanctuary, the Argentina locker room. We are diving deep into the inner sanctum of the Albiceleste to dissect an absolute, unquestionable truth. It is a supreme privilege, an unwritten law so powerful that no tactical handbook or coaching manual would ever dare put it in print. I am talking, of course, about the ultimate executive power on the pitch, Lionel Messi's exclusive, undisputed right to step up to the penalty spot. Grab your headsets, because this is not just about tactics, it is about the raw, unfiltered politics of football royalty. Let us kick things off with part 1, the lonely, high-stakes drama of the 12-yard spot and the absolute royal decree that governs it. In the high-pressure cooker of international football, the penalty kick is a psychological war of nerves. But when it comes to Argentina, this patch of white paint is not a democratic space. It is the personal territory of the undisputed monarch of modern football. We are talking about an elite privilege reserved solely for the king himself. Let us break down how this spot kick duty transformed from a mere tactical assignment into a grand symbol of absolute monarchy on the pitch, where only one man holds the crown. Now, let us set the stage with some cold, hard facts. During this dramatic World Cup run, the legendary Lionel Messi did the unthinkable. He missed 2 crucial penalty kicks. For the keyboard warriors and passionate anti-fans out there, this was an absolute festival, a goldmine of internet mockery and banter. Even the objective, neutral spectators started scratching their heads and asking the obvious tactical question. Is it time for manager Lionel Scaloni to make a tough call and hand the spot kick duties to someone else for the next match? It sounds like a fair debate on paper. But football at this level is never just played on paper, is it? On the surface, questioning the penalty taker seems like a perfectly logical, professional, tactical debate. But let me be completely honest with you. In the real, gritty world of elite football, that kind of question is incredibly naive. My friends, you and I need to understand the true power dynamics at play here. When you are talking about an entire national team ecosystem where Messi is the host, the director, and the ultimate orchestrator of every single movement, him standing over that ball at the 12-yard mark is the absolute default setting. It is a universal constant, as guaranteed as the sunrise, and no statistic is going to change that. Just put yourself in the boots of young talents like Enzo Fernandez or Lautaro Martinez for a second. Can you honestly picture either of them boldly walking up to the great man, tapping him on the shoulder, and saying, "Step aside, Leo, I'm taking this one"? Not a chance. To be fair, even Lionel Scaloni himself would not dream of assigning another player before kickoff. Unless Argentina is coasting with a comfortable 4-0 lead and Messi decides to gracefully hand the ball over as a gift, the power of life and death on the pitch in crunch moments belongs entirely to number 10. No matter how many times he misses, the ultimate truth remains. It has to be Messi. Now, let us transition to part 2, the immense weight of senior status in the modern game and the dangerous, chaotic trap of social media. For this next segment, we are stepping away from the sun-drenched pitches of Qatar to examine a different kind of storm. Football is no longer just played on the green grass. It is played online, where every word is magnified, analyzed, and often twisted out of proportion. We are going to explore how a single cryptic post from a respected veteran can ignite an absolute firestorm of controversy, proving that the digital arena can be just as treacherous and unforgiving as the most hostile away stadium in the world. Leaving the drama of Qatar behind, let us bring things closer to home, with a backstage story that has been absolutely shaking up the Vietnamese football community. Lately, fans have been flooding my inbox with questions about a mysterious, cryptic social media post from veteran commentator Quang Huy. He posted a highly controversial rhetorical question, asking whether justice belongs to the powerful or to FIFA, only to quietly delete it shortly afterward. It is a fascinating move that left everyone speculating. And as someone who has spent decades in the broadcasting booth, I find the reaction to this digital disappearing act absolutely intriguing. Through the lens of an experienced broadcaster who has seen it all, I honestly find this whole situation to be completely normal. Let us look at the facts. Hui was not actually commentating on that particular match. He was watching it purely as a passionate spectator. And as any fan knows, a spectator has every right to express raw, spur-of-the-moment emotions. If you feel inspired to write something in the heat of the moment because it feels right, and then decide later on that you do not want it sitting on your profile, you simply hit delete. It is as simple as that, with no harm done and absolutely no reason to overanalyze it. From a professional standpoint, this highlights the razor-thin tightrope we commentators have to walk every single day. The audience has the luxury of expressing subjective love, hate, praise, or criticism without consequence. But the moment a professional commentator speaks up, the self-proclaimed internet detectives immediately pounce, slapping on labels and claiming, "Oh, this guy is definitely a Messi fanboy," or "He is a bitter hater for sure." It is a tough spot to be in, where any attempt at nuance is immediately dragged into the toxic, polarized shouting match of online football fandom. So, to all of you wise and discerning listeners out there, let us remember to respect personal freedom and the fleeting emotions of others. At the end of the day, football is a beautiful game, fueled entirely by passion and sentiment. We react, we argue, we feel, and occasionally, we change our minds. In a world where every post is scrutinized, that simple delete button on social media is often the smartest, cleanest, tactical escape route a person can take. It is like a quick clearance out of the penalty box, diffusing the danger before things get out of hand and letting everyone move on. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the podcast. It has been an absolute blast sharing these insights with you. If you want to keep exploring the fascinating, often hilarious stories behind the beautiful game, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. We have plenty of deep tactical breakdowns, locker room secrets, and lighthearted football banter coming your way, and you will not want to miss a single second of it. Until next time, keep your passion high, keep your eyes on the pitch, and I will catch you on the very next broadcast. Take care, everyone.